All right, so this video, I'm going to try to help you pick your top 5 political figures who you should look up to and watch. I'm going to give you some criteria that I think you should, notate. So come along with me. Stay tuned.
1 in a million to one villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, I'll end up melting the ceiling.
What's going on, Javier Javier? It's your boy Javier Javier with the Javier Javier Show. Make sure you say it twice. If you're new to the channel, I say that a lot, right? If you're new to the channel, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. All you gotta do is hit the bell. You're gonna get notified. I do the same spiel, but I trust that you're gonna support the show. So let's get into it. I might go back to it later on, but whatever. Now, I'm gonna help you pick your 5 political leaders. Now, I'm not gonna tell you who they should be or your political figures that you should follow. No, that will take the fun out of it. But I want to give you some criteria that might help you in your journey to try to figure out what politics mean to you, what ideologies you should follow, what policies are important and how they should be implemented. All of these great things that make politics so complex and so much bigger than all of us. All right? Number 1, the first thing you should look for is how trustworthy is this person? Because trust is a very important thing. Now, I know when it comes to policies, it shouldn't matter how much you trust somebody. It should be, what are they doing to help you get where you want to go? But some of us, we're not in that place to be worrying down that far of the road. Right now, for some of you beginners and people who are kind of like trying to still figure things out when it comes to politics, you want to find somebody who's been proven to bring you trustworthy information that you can reliably check on. Now, the first thing you want to do is when you start listening to this person is fact check. I want you to take everything they say with a grain of salt, go fact check it. Do that. And if mostly everything, or if not 100% of everything, checks out over a certain extended period of time, then you can start saying, all right, this person is a trusted source that I can get some information from or some idea of where I should be aiming. The second thing you want to pay attention to is, what are their ideologies? What is it about this person that brings them to your front table in the first place? What is it about them that you want to listen to? Why are you listening to this Republican over this Democrat? Why are you listening to this Libertarian over this Republican? Why are you listening to people who identify with a party at all? There must be something within you that you gravitate towards one ideology over the other. Now, I'm going to get into that a little later with the third point. But ask yourself, why is this person the one that's sticking out to you? Okay? You want to make sure that whoever you're listening to understands what it is you're dealing with in your life and what's important to you. Because if they can't relate to your life or what you've been through, and they don't have your best interests at heart, there's no reason to pick them as a political pundit or a person to listen to. The third thing is your ideology, right? Ideology is a big one. It's the third one. Should have been the first one, but whatever. The third one is the big one. What is your ideology? Why do you have the ideology that you have? Is it because your mom and dad had that ideology? Is it because you went to school with a couple cats and they convinced you that this ideology is better than that one? Are you biased for the wrong reasons? The third thing is, look within yourself and find out why it is you believe what you believe. Because as some of these conversations start to happen, you'll realize that politics progresses. Certain issues that's important right now may not be important later. You have to figure out what it is that you're in it for. Because once you know what you're in it for and why you're in it and it's justified, then you know where to look to fill that void that you're trying to fill, to get that information that you're trying to get. Now, I got one more piece of information for you. This is the fourth and the last step in this whole thing. Make sure you're not picking the same people who have your same ideologies. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. Make sure you're listening to the equals of the persons you've already picked. You don't want to get your information from the same type of ideology every day. You don't want to go to the same dude to get the same information about the same topics over and over and over. That's when you start living in your bubble. That's when you start eating the same thing over and over and over, and you're not getting anything different. You become brainwashed. You're brainwashing yourself on a certain kind of subject, which nobody can get within your bubble. Find people who are on the same level, in the same vicinity of the person that you've already picked. See what they're saying. Go listen to alternative facts. Go listen to the alternative point of view. See what it is they're saying. And repeat the process. You gotta start with, hey, can I trust this person? Just because that person doesn't agree with your ideology doesn't mean you can't trust them. They might have information, but they're seeing it from a different perspective. You want to do that because it will balance you. We need more balance in America. We need more balance in the world. You can't be far left and you can't be far right. And you can't be stuck just in the middle on all issues. You got to figure out that sweet spot on certain issues and where you're willing to bend and where you're not. That's what these people are for. That's why you have people like me, people like, you know, the big names, Ben Shapiro, Sam Harris, Candace Owens. You got all of these different people, you know, talking and trying to inform you on what they think is best from their own political biases. Your job is to cut through all of that, find the useful information, and take that and leave the rest of that crap behind. So, I made a video a while ago about, you know, becoming a political expert. Go check it out. See what you think about that. But I think I'm out of here. All you got to do to support the show, subscribe, hit the bell, you know that. Like this video. Please like the video. Just all you got to do is hit that like button. It really helps. And share this video. Share it with somebody. You know, somebody that's new to politics or just been kind of questioning where they at and don't know where to get the information from, don't know where to start. You know, share this video with them. It might help clear up kind of the confusion and where to take the first step to get started, because I would hate to lead anybody astray. So do that. You know, it really helps me. I hope it helps you. Thank you for watching. And you know I'm out of here. Peace.
1 in a million to one villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, out in the melting the ceiling.